Hello everyone, my name is Rakibul Hassan and I am a student of BRAC University, which is in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm going to give my key point speech, and my thesis statement is it is important for all of us to stay at home during any kind of pandemic. To understand my thesis statement, first we'll have to understand what actually a pandemic is. So a pandemic is an epidemic of infectious disease which spread throughout a big region, and when this pandemic occurs, it brings a lot of problems with it. When it occurs to a country, the healthcare system collapses, people do not know what to do, and kind of a mess is created in that kind of situation. So why it is important for all of us to stay at home during this kind of situation? Firstly, it helps us to avoid any kind of contact with the people who are already infected, and secondly, it helps us to reduce the increasing number of being affected by the viruses. So first of all, it helps us to avoid any kind of contact with the viruses. And how does that happen? As we are not going out, we are not meeting people who are already affected by the viruses. So we are not getting any kind of contact with the people who are affected, and we are not meeting our friends. We may meet them in social media and any other platform, but we're not meeting them physically, and that's a really important part. And we are not carrying virus from them. So we are not getting in contact with the viruses in any form. So that helps us to avoid any kind of contact with the viruses. We can spend time at our home doing some of the stuff that we love and some of the stuffs that we have been planning to do for a lot of years. But there's some other part of things, but it helps us not getting contact with the viruses, and we stay safe in that situation. Secondly, it helps us to reduce the increasing rate of getting infected. And how does that happen, you may ask? As we are not going out, the people are not affecting us. As a result, we are not affecting any other people in our society, including our family. When you go out, you may be affected by the viruses, and you can also infect other people around you, like your family members and people of your society, with the viruses. And that's the part of that works like a chain. So when you are not going out, you are not actually part of the chain, and that's really important. That really helps your society, and your society helps your nation to build up. So as you're helping partially your nation, by not going out, it helps to reduce the increasing rate of being affected. So lastly, I can say that it is important for all of us to stay at home because it helps us to avoid getting in contact with the viruses, and secondly, because we are actually helping to reduce the increasing rate of getting affected. And if we stay for 14 to 20 days at our home, it really makes a great change throughout changing the whole future of our mankind. So it is important for all of us to stay at home during this kind of pandemic situation. Thank you.